Good morning students, welcome to your second class of English. And as you know that in last class we have discussed sentence and types of sentence, right? So while completing that, one student asked me that ma'am about negative sentence. So before moving to our next topic, first we'll discuss that topic, that what is negative sentence and why I haven't discussed it there. Okay, so last class when I was teaching you, I said that there are 5 types of sentence. Okay, so let's recall first what are those 5 types of sentence. First one was assertive sentence. Second one was imperative sentence. Third one was interrogative sentence. Fourth one was exclamatory sentence, and fifth one was objective sentence. So these are the 5 types of sentence that we have discussed in our last class. Now you will think that what about negative sentence? So I want to tell you about negative sentence, that what these sentence, okay, these 5 types of sentence can either be positive or negative. Okay, if the sentence is giving any positive sense, then we can call it as what? Affirmative sentence. And if the sentence gives any negative sense, then we can call it as negative sentence. Means all these 5 types of sentences, all of these 5 types of sentences can either be affirmative, it can either be affirmative or it can be negative. Okay, so if I write negative sentence, it will not change its type. Okay, now for example, let's see some example of affirmative as well as negative with the types of sentence. Now if I talk about first assertive sentence, as you know that assertive sentence used to give us any information, it used to make us any declaration, or it makes a statement. Okay, so if I take an affirmative example of assertive sentence, what can I write? Rita likes to dance. Okay, Rita likes to dance. This sentence is giving us information that Rita likes to dance. So we can call it as assertive. Okay, now since this sentence is giving the positive meaning, so we can say that this sentence is also affirmative. Okay, but what is the types of sentence? This is from assertive. Okay, now what if I write to negative, if I change it to negative, what can I write here? Rita does not like to dance. Okay, Rita does not like to dance. This sentence contains not. This sentence contains not, and this sentence is giving negative meaning. So we can call it as negative sentence, but the type of sentence is still assertive because it is giving us information that Rita does not like to dance. Okay, now if I move to next sentence, that is imperative. You know imperative sentence is any order, request, right? So if I talk about positive request or positive order, what can we write? Please help me. Please help me. Okay, this is positive sentence. Okay, this is giving positive meaning. So we can call it as affirmative. Now if I write it on negative, what I'll write? Negative. Please do not help me. Please do not help me. Now again this sentence is containing not. Again there is not in the sentence. So we can say that this sentence is negative, but still what is the types of sentence? This is from imperative category because it is making a request. It is making a request, but the request is negative, so we can call it a negative sentence. Okay, now if I move on to third one, interrogative. You know very well that whatever questions are there, that is from interrogative category. Okay, now if I write it like this, he is my teacher. He is my, Is he my teacher? Okay, this is interrogative. interrogative sentence. This is question. Is he my teacher? Okay. This is interrogative, but still the meaning of question is positive. Okay. It can be yes, he is my teacher. But what if I'll ask the question in negative way? Okay. If I'll ask it in negative, what I'll write here? Is he not my teacher? Okay, this is also interrogative sentence, but it is giving negative sense. Okay. So now next, if we move on to next example, that is exclamatory. Exclamatory means any sudden expression or feeling. Okay. So if I write it in positive way, what I'll write? Hooray! We won the match. Okay, this is excitement, which is for positive. Okay, this is positive, so we can call it as affirmative sentence, but the category of sentence is still exclamatory. Okay, now if we will write an example of negative sudden feeling. If we will write an example of negative sudden feeling, what can we write? What a sorrowful, what an unpleasant day. What an unpleasant day. Now what is the meaning of unpleasant? Unpleasant means not pleasant. Okay, not pleasant. So this sentence is giving negative meaning. Okay, so we can call it a negative sentence. Now be careful. To be a sentence to be a negative sentence, it is not important that it will always contain no or not. Okay, what I said? That a negative sentence can either contain no, you will get no in the sentence, or you can get not in the sentence, or you can get any negative words. Okay, or you can get any negative words. Now what are negative words? Negative words means the word which mean negative. Okay, like if I say nobody, if I say nothing, if I say nowhere, if I say never, so these all words itself they are giving negative meaning, so we can say negative words. Okay, so if a sentence contains no, not, negate or any negative words, then we'll call it negative sentence. So I think it is clear to you that why haven't we discussed negative sentence here? Because whatever 5 types of sentence we have studied, whatever are the 5 types of sentence, that can either be positive or negative. If the sentence is giving positive meaning, then we'll call it as affirmative, and if the sentence is giving negative meaning, we'll call it as negative sentence. Okay, now the next part of our topic is parts of sentence. Okay, we have studied sentence, types of sentence, and the next part of our topic is parts of sentence. Now, what is parts of sentence? Whenever we write sentence, there are basically 2 parts. Now, what are those 2 parts? First one is subject and second one is predicate. Subject and predicate. Whatever sentence we write, okay, of any category, doesn't matter, it will always contain a subject and a predicate. Now we will discuss what is subject and what is predicate. Now listen very carefully. See one example first. The cat drinks milk. The cat drinks milk. This is the example. Now, about whom we are talking in the sentence? The cat drinks milk. About whom we are talking in the sentence? I think we are talking about the cat. We are talking about the cat, right? So, it will be the subject of our sentence. Whatever we are talking about in the sentence, that is called the subject of the sentence, and the remaining part is known as predicate. The remaining part is known as the predicate. Now I think it is clear to you that whatever we talk about in the sentence, that is called subject, and the remaining part of the sentence is called predicate. So if I define subject and predicate, we can say that the naming part, okay, the naming part of the sentence or about whom we talk in the sentence, that is called subject of the sentence, and what we talk about the subject, that is called the predicate of the sentence. Okay. Now, if I talk about imperative sentence, right, like order, if I say go out, this is instruction. Okay. Now, how will you identify subject in this go out? There is no subject, right? But in whatever is imperative sentence, okay, whenever we give orders or whenever we make requests, it is obvious that I will make request to the person who is standing in front of me, right? So whenever I make request, there is a word you. Okay, like who is standing with me, I will make request to him or her, no, that go out, or I will give him or her order that go out, right? So whenever we talk about imperative sentence, the subject is hidden and that is always you, because whenever we used to give any instruction, whenever we used to give any order, we used to give the person who is standing in front of us, right? So in case of imperative sentence, the subject is hidden, that is you. So I'll give you some questions, and in that you have to identify subject and predicate, and this will be your assignment for today.